The main reason I do these videos is so that I can do my part to help make the law somewhat transparent, to help bridge the gap for those who don't know the law, don't understand the law, and help that be a little bit more clear, answer some questions, right? Get beyond the Google. I represent the legal field, right? Because I'm a lawyer and I'm out here talking to you guys about different things within the law. And I think the more and more I talk about it, I think more and more other people talk about it who know what they're talking about, it could ease people's fears surrounded around law, lawyers, courts, judges, everything, different types of law. So I say that to say, if you have a legal issue that comes up, family matter, a will, probate, a business issue, wanting to start a business, and you have questions about things like that, a criminal matter, traffic tickets, lawsuits you're dealing with, you have everything around you in 2021 to access the information you need to potentially get some of your questions answered, right? Or to at least know how to go about getting some of your questions answered. No matter what area you're in, just Google, right? So, traffic ticket question. Google traffic ticket attorney. Call up the office. You know, there'll be somebody there answering some of your questions. If they don't answer, call another office. Somebody will pick up, right? If you have a question about a will, Google whatever state you're in, will, attorney I can talk to. Now look, just because you will talk to an attorney, it doesn't mean that's going to cost you money. Will it be a 2-hour conversation? Probably not. It might be 15, 20-minute conversation. So have, you know, some major questions you want to get asked and hopefully get answered. And let's say the first attorney you talk to says, hey, there's a consultation fee. And if you don't want to pay that consultation fee, try to call another person or try to call somebody else. Eventually, you'll get an attorney who will talk to you and answer some of your questions, okay? And also, just because an attorney does one specific area of law doesn't mean he doesn't know somebody who does a different area of law or has some familiarity with it, right? When I first came out of law school, I did a little bit of family law. So I can tell people some of the basics of things. I'm not going to go deep into things. I can point people in the right direction, right? And then that helps. That helps. I don't want people to make assumptions that they don't need to necessarily make about lawyers and the law where you can just get your question answered, right? So I get it though. You see people shirt and ties and suits and you assume everything is just money. I totally understand that. But some of that money, let's say you decide to pay it, some of that money might actually save you a lot of time in the long run. It might be really valuable. It might be really helpful for your peace of mind. But you have to go through that experience to understand it. I totally get that. But so for the people who are not trying to spend any money, I totally understand that too. Just try to call her. It just might take more legwork on your end to get somebody who will answer some of your questions. The first person you might talk to might not answer all of your questions, right? But again, there's Google. Google will pinpoint a lot of things. Now, granted, Google does not substitute a law degree. It really doesn't. But it can help you get some of your basic questions answered, right? It can help you get some of the basic question answers. And the more you look at stuff, the more you research it, you'll get more familiar and you'll be able to move around differently, right? So I'm out here trying to do my part to help make the law transparent. I want you to know that you don't got to be afraid of the law. You don't got to be afraid of lawyers. We are here to help, right? It's 2021. If they're not helping the people, you know, I don't know what we're doing.